It's that time again. That'll be my last shower for a few days. Nil by mouth again. Look at streams, I've done this before, like taking your own crutches. You're making me late. Yeah, you're making me late. Mandy dropped me off 4 years ago and we weren't late. I love you. Goodbye. I would say Lil's transporting me in, but no visitors today. Here we go. You want another cuddle? See ya. Here we are again. Same again. I've got a little blossom out there. Shavy time. Things are moving quite quickly today, so I meant to be going into theatre at 8, it's now 15:15. Last time I went in at 10. The anaesthetist has just been in. He's saying I'm probably going to have an epidural again, which means that I'll be having an injection into near my spinal cord. They'll effectively bend me over and inject into my subarachnoid, which is kind of like a fluidy sac that they can numb things with. I've had some ibuprofen, I've ibby scrubbed and shaved my legs, and my surgeon's come in and drawn me an arrow. And he also said, because I bought an allograft, the company who sold me the allograft also give me a ice compression unit for free. I mean, for free. I paid enough for the allograft, but a nice little touch, so I just have to tell them my code and that'll get sent out to me. Student nurse has done all my paperwork, theatre nurse came in to check a few notes, and then a senior nurse, I guess, came to check the students' notes. So I've just had a visit from the surgeon. He did say he might do a lateral tenodesis, which is where they route something down the left-hand side of your knee just to add to stability. So yeah, ready to go. But before I go down to theatre, I have been given these dressing gown. Remember last time? This made me feel, I said, like a don. And then I got some slippers, socks. I'm ready. Right, hello. So that was uneventful. At the moment, I knocked over the water. It's down there. Not good. I went in about 8:15, and then you go see the anaesthetist, and he, tried to find a vein in this hand, that's why I got a little bit of blood there, but the vein kept disappearing. So I had to put it in this hand and put some sedatives in me, and then leant me forward, and he did the epidural. So I had a spinal block from kind of belly button down, and it was a weird one because after they sedated me, I must have fallen asleep, because half an hour later I was woken up there saying, Josh, and he was holding my new tendon. He's like, oh, this is what we're putting in. I was like, oh, hi everyone, because there was probably a surgeon, maybe a junior surgeon, someone behind him talking to him about the process. They seemed to be in quite close communication about what they were doing. People passing him the tools, so he'd say hammer, drill type of stuff. I had the lady who was looking after me here, just talking to me, making sure I was okay. The anaesthetist was behind me just to check I was all okay. I came out about 9:45, so it was about an hour and a half. This is what I look like at the moment. I've got that movement. That's completely numb. This is pretty numb, but I'm starting to feel stuff. This is squeezing every so often to stop any blood clotting in that leg. Iodine right foot, wiggle your big toe. but I can't wiggle my feet. Because they did the tenodesis, they've taken a slither on my IT band on the left-hand side. So they've taken a slither here, they've attached it there. They tried hammering a little hole first, which didn't work. So then they tried a staple, and the staple, no word of a lie, is about that big. It was genuinely about an inch long, and it wasn't your staple that you do some paper with. It was like bang, bang, must be 3-4 mil thick either side. So he started to try and smack that in. I'm not joking, it's numb, but they are smacking your legs, so your body's shaking because you can feel them doing something to your bones, but you don't feel anything. And the staple bent. It would appear I am made out of vibranium. They were all like, wow, the staple bent, the staple bent. Everyone was like, well done, Josh, which was quite funny. But he thinks it might have hit a bit of metal from the stuff that was put in my leg last time, which held my old ACL. So he thinks it was that. I can't really celebrate too much. I am not Black Panther, unfortunately. But because they were doing that incision there, that was really open. And I saw him stitching it up, and the hook, again, was about an inch or so big. And he was really doing stitches, sorry, not staples. And then he stapled it, starting to feel pain down that side. Now it's all coming back. So then after my operation, everybody left, and I got moved into another room where this really nice lady was just kind of making sure I was okay, talking to me a bit. And then they pushed me back to my room. I've got some biscuits to eat and some water to drink, and then in about, well, soon after that I can get a hot drink, and about an hour after this I can get some sandwiches. Oh, you know what? Up until this point I was thinking, this is a lot of money, but now it's done, I'm just so in the mindset this was the right decision to just get it done. It does feel like a weight has been lifted, which is a weird thing to kind of think instantly, but yeah. Feels like I got little chocolates. They also said that I have an athlete's heart rate. Yeah. My knee is just starting to hurt a little bit down the outside where they did stitches. So she said, have some of this liquid morphine. It's quite nice. It's not bad. That's like Alpol on steroids. Yeah, that's good. She just offered me more biscuits. Of course, I said yes. She did just say, if you can't wee, they might catheterize you. And I don't know the ins and outs of a catheter, but I know it means having something stuck down your penis. I don't want that. I thought, oh, well, I'll drink then, because then I'll be able to wee and they won't need to catheterise me. But then she said, if you load yourself with fluid and you don't wee, they'll definitely catheterise you. So I'm in like a weird position now. I don't know whether to drink loads or not. Tell you what, if it wasn't really inappropriate for me to film my genitals, or even against community guidelines, I would. The most bizarre feeling, not being able to, like, I can touch them, but I can't feel me touching them. Strange. I'm interested to know what a tenodesis, something like that. I don't really know much about that, but he said it should help with stability and it reduces the chance of re-rupture in the first year. I'm just letting the family know that I'm alive and kicking. Hello.
Hello.
You alright?
Yeah, good.
My cartilage, it was a small tear,
Right, okay.
which is really good news apparently.
When you see them next, normally they video the operation.
Yeah, I'm going to ask him for it.
Well, ask him, because I've got all of mine at home. Are we on film?
Yeah. Hello. I am a brave boy, yeah. My brave soldier. Yeah, I feel fine. Slight update for you. I can feel that, I can feel that, I can feel that. I'm starting to feel that. And I can nearly bend my toes. Not as good as this one, but this has had more local anaesthetic. When they were doing the stitches, they injected a few bits in there and there. And I've just had someone come in with a menu, and I've ordered some sort of falafel-y sandwich. One of the strangest things about the epidural is like the inability to tense. You know, there is a name for it. Is it the pelvic something? I don't know. But when you tense to stop yourself from weeing, I can't do that. Right, so update time. I've just seen a physio. Oh, look at this. So I have to wear this now for 6 weeks. It is a 0 degree to 90 brace. I can change the angles if I want to, but for 6 weeks, 0 to 90, that's all I'm allowed to do. He's given me a few exercises. He said ice, elevation and rest are the most important things straight away. Then I've got passive knee extensions, passive knee bending, static quadriceps, active knee bending. A lot of the ones you might have seen in the video up here, which was the pre-op, prehab. A lot of them I'm doing again for the first 6 weeks, and booked in to see a physio next Friday. But yeah, wearing this solid for 6 weeks, which is good. He even said that more than anything, it does remind you that you're injured, but also doesn't let you bend your knee too much in the first instance. So yeah, the sensation is coming back. I am getting pain down the side and also on the inside now. It's manageable pain, it's not crazy. I'm on my liquid morphine and other medication, but yeah, physio done. Can't get my table over my knee at the moment. A little sandwich time. I've gone for something like a hummus and tomato sandwich and a decaf coffee. That's good. The only thing playing on my mind right now is weeing, because I really don't want a catheter. I don't know what they're like, but it sound fun from what people have told me. The sandwich is good though. Wow. It's happened again. I've weed again. And she said because it's kind of my bladder overflow, if I now can't wee intentionally, they're gonna insert a catheter, which I really don't want. So I'm trying to wee, but I don't know how to make it happen. So moment of truth, they're gonna go get me a bottle, and if I can wee in it, I won't need a catheter. If I can't, then I will. There's my handheld urinal, and it's time to give this a go. Yes! We weed. I don't know what to do with this now. All dignity is lost when you're numb from the waist down. I was also farting because I couldn't feel. It's the most bizarre feeling. I can't feel my anus and I can't feel my genitals. That's the most obvious way to describe how I feel right now. So I've weed again. I've taken off my wet little holy white panties. Right, so I've just had a visit from the surgeon and the anaesthetist just to see how I was getting on, and yeah, feeling good. Movement is back now. I can feel my toes, I can wiggle my toes. I can kind of feel the motion to stop you weeing. I can almost tense that. It's still a bit numb, but other than that, I'm feeling good. It is painful down the left-hand side where they've opened me up and put that tenodesis in. They both said, oh, well, that's typical. That's normally the sorest bit. And even though I'm on one leg, they said you can try and start weight bearing. So yeah, just recovering now. I guess just wait until my toes come back and I can get off. Back to the Calvins. Okay, so here goes the first attempt of weight bearing. Painful down the outside, but oh, knees over toes, guy. Look at me. 100 steps backwards is 1,000 steps forward. Yes, my guy, I'm going to be looking at your program when I get back on my feet, but yeah. Not too bad, is it, for saying that's 3 hours post-surgery? And I'm just gonna, oh God, that was scary. Oh God, it's a good job I did wear shorts with this big boy on my leg. Take this off now because it's not connected to anything, so. I feel a bit normal again now. I can't really bend it more than that, but. Oh. Baby steps. That's all the dirty stuff. Look at my shoes. Look at me. Look at me. I'm so buzzing. Yes. I'm getting better again. I mean, it might not look like it, but I am. So I just did a stair test with Richard, and it's interesting. He said, good leg up, followed by operator leg up. And then when going down, operator leg down, followed by good leg down. Hello. Thank you.
Ready to drink.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just completely.
No, you're absolutely fine. That was Richard, and he said, while I can hobble without crutches, he said at the moment I should be focusing on quality of movement, so really heel to toe, how I'm walking. And just sort how I've got to look good for Lily. Hello! Hey, Bobby. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm good. Hi, Hope. Roof. Hot drink number 3 delivered. Medicine. Delivered. And I'm just reading, this time it's the 4-hour work week. I was talking to a nurse about it after my surgery. She told me she was an agency nurse, which gave her kind of flexibility to do the hours she wanted and have a life outside of the hospital. I was like, oh, you'll really like this book I'm reading. It's a good one. Yeah. He said I could be weight bearing now.
Okay, you want your high.
Thank you.
Oh look, it went in the vein.
Got a little bit more codeine. Lil is en route to pick me up. It's been quite a pleasant experience, to be honest. Oh, that's a bit painful. Oh, that's really fucking... ACL Reconstruction V2. Done. Bye-bye. We're done. Look at this. Woo! Weight bearing. Hey baby, can I have a snuggle?
Yeah.
Mwah. You know, my granddad the other day said he had a nice day out at the hospital. So did I. We are home.